And here is Heather Mooney, the VP of Business Development, to introduce us to the Corridor Interactive Learning Platform.
Each individual person has a unique username and password. So you can access the Corridor applications anywhere, anytime, as long as you have internet access. So the first page the person will see is you'll have the courses. So a list of the courses that you're currently signed up for. In this case, we're talking about the privacy awareness course. It shows that we were signed up today and you have a month or 30 days to actually complete the course. We haven't started the course, but you have access to the content or information for 3 months. So we click on the privacy awareness, and there is a welcome to the online learning page. There's a short video that you can choose to watch or not that just gives a little bit of a description of how
Welcome to the
this course
Corridor
is
Online
actually
Learning
laid out.
System. This video will introduce you to the components of.
So you can choose to skip over that. And again, it's very easy, user-friendly. So we hit the next button and we come to our welcome page. As we continue to go through the course, you'll notice here on the right-hand side that there's a dynamic table of contents. So it actually shows the user as they go through the pages that they've completed and what they have left to do throughout the course. Here's the overview that outlines the different modules that they would be going through. It is adult learning, education driven. The opportunity to go through at your own pace, and you can move along the course as you see fit. One of the other options that you have is we can actually turn on the audio, so there is an opportunity to have the course read out to you. The first part of this training, we have the pre-test. The pre-test really just ensures that to see what your understanding or awareness of privacy is, before you start the actual training course. So I'm just going to fill this out so you see how it loads. We submit this, and then it shows you your score of 30. So I didn't do so well. The good news is it doesn't allow me to continue to push the buttons until I get it correct. It actually shows me which is the correct answer throughout, and there is feedback. So we continue on. We have interactivity throughout the course itself, so giving the user an opportunity to read different scenarios. As we go through, we're going to see opportunity where the course tells us where we are at the end of a module and continues to move forward. There's scenarios where we have an opportunity to ask questions. So we consider the scenario, what we should be doing. It's a learning opportunity. And in this case, we have I answered incorrectly, and then it actually gives me the why that no is the right answer. And even the one that I get correct, you can click on the review feedback, and again, it gives you more detailed description on why the answer is the answer that it is. Those can be reviewed at any time. If you log out of the course and you log back in, you will be exactly where you left it. So if it takes slightly more time than you allotted at the first time that you sat down, you don't have to start at the beginning. As you go through the course, you're going to see resources on pages where there's additional information. When you click on our resources, it actually pops up in a separate tab. So there's some more detailed information around the privacy principles. We close that and we continue on throughout the course. The critical piece around the training itself is at the end of the training, so we'll kind of skip here, there is a post-test. And the post-test, basically you have to get 80% or more in order to pass the course itself. So the person goes through answering the questions. And in this case, the post-test is 15 questions. If the person for some reason happens to miss one of the questions when they submit it, it'll explain to them that they need to go back in and complete the one that they had missed. So in this case, I've answered the post-test. I'll submit my answers. And great news, I have scored 87%, which means that I've confirmed the understanding of the key concepts covered in the learning material. And as you can see, there was a pop-up, because I am the administrator, to say that I've actually completed the course. And there is an opportunity here that includes a printed certificate of completion. So how I print that particular certificate, I'll come back and show you. One of the other great opportunities within the applications of Corridor is that we do have a course evaluation, and we appreciate your feedback very much. We actually have over 90% completion on this voluntary survey, which is great. So that gives us an opportunity if there's further information that people are looking for, if there's a question that they felt was, unfair and it comes in trends, then we can go back to our external subject matter expert and see if there's an opportunity for us to update the course. When I go back into the My Courses, so now it says I've completed. So at the beginning of it, it said that I hadn't started. And then it has print certificate. And here's the certificate. So it automatically puts my name in there. It puts the completion date. And there you have it. So that you can print off or email. And then it actually can give me my details as well, so that I passed it on the 3rd of November and my score was 87%. As things continue to change, so one of the major benefits of having an external subject matter expert is the fact that as legislation or regulations change with regard to that particular topic, our subject matter experts come back to us and ensure that the content that they've provided continues to be evergreen. So as long as you have access to the course, if there were changes made, then here where you see tips, you would see what's new. So basically you would see any updates that were made to the course since you'd last been on. And as I mentioned, you still have access for, the other 3 months of the actual subscription itself.